Hey Facebook, what's up? I'm setting up. Y'all gonna be on here with my Instagram people today. So y'all get ready. What's going on? What's up, Facebook? What's going on, Facebook? I hope y'all can see me okay. I hope y'all can hear me okay, because the sound and quality is not as best. So I hope y'all can hear me and see me. Alright, I'm about to set up Instagram. And I got my notes, so this is going to be crazy. I've never done this before. Alright, Instagram. What's going on? Hey, Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Happy Friday to everybody. What's going on? This is my first time doing both Facebook and Instagram Live. And I have notes, so this is going to be different for me. So y'all bear with me because this is a lot, okay? A whole lot. So for those of you who are tuning in to me for the first time, my name is Whitney B. I am a toddler and preschool parenting coach. And I help stay-at-home moms or mompreneurs find practical solutions to challenges that they face with their toddlers and preschoolers so that they're less overwhelmed and they're able to get more stuff done and move forward with their personal and professional goals. I personally think that parents who find solutions that make life easier around their house and are able to focus more on their personal and professional goals live better lives. Just my personal belief. All right, so that's a little bit about who I am and what it is I do. If this is your first time, please make sure that you drop your name, your child's name, and tell me your zip code, where you from, where you're coming from. I'd like to shout you out during my live broadcast, so you go ahead and drop that and let me know who you are if you're tuning in to me for the first time. First of all, let me just tell y'all I had a dope day today. Like, today was so dope. Let me tell y'all what I did. So today, your girl, I spoke at a local elementary school, and we did let me take this off. we did a career fair today. And so I got to interact with the first graders and second graders and third graders and fourth graders and fifth graders of Severn Elementary School. And it was such a blessing. I had an amazing time, and I'm so super thankful for that opportunity. I had a wonderful time just pointing to these children's lives, showing them what entrepreneurship is about, showcasing what it is and how it is to be an entrepreneur, the lifestyle I live and everything like that. Like, it was just really dope, and I had a really good time. So shout out Severn Elementary School. Career fair was super dope. Okay. All right. So that's what I did today. It was really nice. So yeah, that's me. That's what I did. So today we're going to talk about why stay-at-home moms are struggling to get things done around the house when they have their toddler, and what you can do to try to prevent some of that. I'm going to help you out today. If you haven't already, I want you to like, share, and comment. Let me know you here. Let me know you stop by. Even if you're catching the replay, I still jump back on, and I like to comment and interact with my community. So even if you're catching the replay, please share this out. Please like and let me know that you stopped by. All right, cool. No problem. All right, so if you haven't already, I said that all right. All right, so also, I like hearts. Heart me up. Let me know you are here, because I like that. Also, my final announcement is that if you want to be on my VIP list and really get some really good stuff that you can use to start boosting your child's literary or reading development, make sure you sign up for my VIP list. Facebook, I'm going to drop it in the comments after the broadcast. Instagram, you can click the link in my bio. And either of you guys can go ahead and jump on that VIP list where you can get trainings. I'm going to do weekly trainings for my VIP list only. Okay? So we'll go more into depth during my, I'm sorry, Instagram is messing up. Okay. So we'll go more into depth during my VIP training. All right, cool. So let's get into the broadcast. Let's talk about why you're having such a hard time with your toddlers at home. Why do stay-at-home moms have such a hard time getting shit done around the house when they have a toddler? One word: independence. Toddlers love to feel like they are independent and they can do things independently on their own. So today I'm going to give you 5 strategies that y'all can use today to improve the interaction between you and your toddler to make them feel more independent and so you can get more shit done. All right. So let's get it popping. The first one that I'm going to give to you guys is to let them make a few decisions. Now, when I say make a few decisions, I don't mean let them make every decision, and I don't want you to start freaking out like, oh my gosh, my toddler's not able to make decisions. They're too little. They're this and won't. No, I don't want you to think about it like that. I want you to think about the little stuff that you do on a regular basis with your children. For instance, you choose the snacks that they eat, or the socks that they wear, or the book that they read before bedtime. Those little minor decisions. What if they made those decisions? What if instead of you saying this is what you eat for snack, you say, would you like apples for snack or would you like some grapes for snack? Giving them options. And what happens is when you give toddlers options, they feel empowered. They feel like, okay, I'm big. I can do this too. I'm just as big as everybody else and I can do this stuff too. And it helps them. So let them feel independent. Let them feel like they're in control, because once they feel like they're in control, you're more able to get more things done, because that's all they want. They want to feel like they're big kids, even though we know they're little babies. They're little babies, but at the end of the day, they want to feel big. So give them opportunities to make decisions about little stuff. It can be something small. You want to wear red socks today? You want to wear the white socks today? Little stuff, but I'm going to tell you, that alone will definitely decrease the amount of temper tantrums that you see between you and your toddler, and it will also allow you to get more shit done. All right, so that's one thing. The second one is to give them more independence on a regular basis. Now, a lot of times when people think about toddlers and the things that they need, they rarely make sure that they are able to do things independently and on their own, because you view them as big babies for real. Like, you don't really view them as a toddler. You just kind of view them as babies, because a lot of times toddlers still wear diapers. They're still doing little things. So if you have a toddler, one thing that you can do is give them a little bit more independence on a regular basis. So say, for instance, your toddler is ready to sit at the table, getting ready to prepare for lunch. One thing that you can do is give them an open face cup instead of just a regular cup of milk. What about an open face cup? That way, they're learning how to hold a cup and drink from a cup just like you are, right? They're learning how to do it just like you are. And at the end of the day, that's what they want. They want to feel like big kids. So one thing that I say is take it up a step. If they like to be independent, take it up a step by giving them an open face cup instead of a sippy cup. Try something like that. Or if they want to eat their own food, instead of feeding them with a spoon, allow them to get a spoon, grab it, and put it into their mouths on their own. Allow them to feel like they are being independent and able to do this stuff on their own. All right? The third thing that you can do is take a damn break. We overwhelm ourselves so much sometimes, and we just get so bogged down into everything that's got to go on and how this and this and that and that. But one thing that you can definitely do is take a break. And sometimes not only do you need the break, but sometimes your children need the break. And so something that you can do is you can visit a local park. You can go for a walk around the block. One thing that I like to do is I like to go on nature walks. So one thing that I might say is we're going on a nature walk and we're going to look at birds. And then after we look at the birds, we're going to come inside and we're going to watch a video about the different birds. And we're going to talk about your favorite birds. A fun way to introduce nature and science and still interact with your children and give both of you a break. Because at the end of the day, that's what you need, a break sometimes, right? And so what this does is it allows them, once again, going back to that independence, it allows them to be independent. We go outside, You find the yellow bird, you find the red bird. I'm making this up, but you find all these different birds, and then once you allow your toddler to choose what bird they like and what bird they choose to use or whatever, then they come inside and they can find out more information about the bird that they chose, that they liked. So these are all opportunities for them to feel independent and feel empowered in their environment. All right. Let me not forget this tip because I wrote this in my notes. But here's the biggest thing. Your TV can't be your babysitter. The TV just can't be the babysitter for you. And truth be told, most kids won't just sit there and watch a full episode hours and hours and hours at a time. At some point, they're going to get up. At some point, they're going to do this. At some point, they're going to do that. So to avoid all that, allow opportunities for them to get out and move and really start to work those gross motor skills, which is the large muscles in your body. You want them to be moving those gross motor skills because those gross motor skills are what's going to help them to be better writers. It's going to help them to be better people in the long run, because you got to use your legs, you got to use your feet, you got to use this, you got to use that, you got to use these things. So help them to help you by allowing them to use those gross motor skills and get outside of the house and go play and get a break. All right. So those are the 3 strategies. I have 2 more, and I think I also have a bonus for you guys. If you haven't already, make sure you like, share, and comment, and let me know that you stopped by. And let me know if this information is beneficial to y'all. Like, if this is really beneficial to you, you're finding some good nuggets, you're able to really utilize this and implement it in your home, let me know. Like, even after the broadcast, I come back on and I like to interact with the people who leave me comments. Or if you're feeling funny, you can go ahead and slide into my DMs. That's cool too. Whatever floats your boat. But definitely let me know that you stopped by. Also, if you haven't already, you can sign up for my VIP list, where you can also get a complimentary, yes, I said complimentary, you can get a complimentary training on what you can do to prepare your children for reading and literacy skills. You can find the link to that. If you're on Instagram, you can find the link to that in my bio. And if you're on Facebook, I will drop the link to that in the comments after the broadcast. But make sure you can hop on that VIP list and get the plug, because it's going to help you and your child to boost your reading and literacy skills. Okay? So that's that. We're going to go into numero 4. Number 4. Number 4 is to engage in the arts. What do I mean by engage in the arts? Art-related activities help to stimulate your child's brain development, and it helps them to pay more attention to the fine details and think abstractly. When children are engaged in activities at this level, it requires a certain level of concentration, which frees up some time for you to do your thing or for you to get more stuff done. I don't recommend you pulling out like paint and glitter and while your toddler just does their own thing, and glue and all that stuff. I don't recommend you do that. But if you don't mind cleaning up a mess, then baby, go for it. Do your thing. What I would suggest instead is maybe like crayons and a coloring book, or watercolors, or something that is less mess, but still allows them to engage in the arts and still allow them to do their own thing at their own pace in their own way. All right, so definitely don't sleep on the arts. Definitely engage your children in some art activities, because that is one thing that you can use to get stuff done around the crib, okay? Trust when I tell you this. All right, so that's strategy number 4. And like I told y'all, I definitely have a bonus, so make sure you stay on until the end for the bonus. Number 5 is don't start nothing, won't be nothing. A lot of times we bring so much stress on ourselves because we look at all the stuff that's going on in life. We got the bills, and we got the family issues, and we got the drama with this and the drama with that. And you bring that to your children. You bring that into your parenting. And so what happens when you bring it into your parenting? Well, that same energy that you had towards your children, towards yourself, you're now bringing it towards your children. And then guess what? Now y'all both collide. Now y'all both bumping heads. And we got a big mess. We got a big problem, right? So to avoid stuff like that, what you can do is don't start nothing, won't be nothing. If the issues that have happened didn't involve them, don't bring that to them, because they feed off of your energy. So instead, take you some time to yourself. Make sure you're taking time out for yourself. 3 things that I do to take time out for myself is I journal. I go to the gym and I meditate. And sometimes I even lock myself into the bathroom just to have myself a moment to just get my life together. Because I know if I don't take a minute, then I'm going to put all my drama, all my stress, all my this and all my that on my children, and then it affects my parenting and my interaction between my children. It's not necessary. It ain't worth it. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Okay? Seriously, if you can avoid that, don't do it. Seriously, it's something that you can completely sweep under the rug and you just take some time out for yourself. And whatever it takes for you to take the pressures of life off of yourself, do that. Seriously, it's not worth it. All right? Now, time for the bonus. The bonus. But before I tell y'all the bonus, make sure if you haven't already, you signed up for my VIP list. I keep telling y'all this because it's the plug. The VIP list will definitely help you to help your children to build those reading and literacy skills. I get DMs all the time about what can I do to help my child's vocabulary? What can I do to introduce more words to them? What can I do to help teach them how to read and pronounce and communicate? I'm going to give it to you in this training. Sign up for my VIP list and you will be able to access it. If you're on Instagram, make sure you click the link in my bio. And if you're on Facebook, I'm going to drop the link to it after the broadcast. But make sure you get on that list so that you can get the things that you need. I'm just trying to help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if it's something that you're interested in, make sure that you get on my VIP list. Okay? All right. So, my bonus is you are not Superwoman. You're not Superwoman. Hello. Why do stay-at-home moms have such a hard time with their toddlers? Because we try so hard to be. I said we, because I'm not exempt. We try so hard to be Superwoman. We have to have it all the way together. We have to be able to do this and and this has to work like this and this and that. But in all actuality, you don't have to be Superwoman. And it's not, it's actually okay to not always have your shit together. Like, it really is. At the end of the day, anybody who tells you that they always have it together is lying. Anyone that appears to always have it together is lying. Anybody who thinks they have it all the way together doesn't told themselves a lie. Nobody has it all the way together. We all are going through this journey together. And so once you realize that you are not Superwoman and that you only can do the best that you can do, you release all that pressure that you're putting on yourself to achieve this and do this, and my kids have to be like this, and I have to be able to do this with them. You release all that, because in all actuality, you ain't going to be able to do all that anyway. You're just not. So release the thought or the idea of trying to be super mom or Superwoman or whatever you think it is, because it's just not possible. It's just not possible. All right. So that's it for me. Those are my 5 tips plus my little bonus. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, if you stop by, make sure you like, share, comment, and let me know you stopped by. I do come back and interact with you guys after the broadcast because I want to talk to you. I like talking to people. So if you stop by, let me know you stopped by. Like, let me know. And make sure you also liking and sharing. And if you know somebody that will benefit from this information, make sure you tag them so that they can check it out. All right. That's it for today. Make sure if you haven't already, you are following me at New Age Educator on all social media platforms. On Wednesdays on Twitter, I go live, and I do well, yeah, I am live. I do the child care plug chat. And it's where I actually chit chat and sit down and give y'all some random chats about some toddler and preschool stuff. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you're missing out. It's every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also do the Child Care Plug live, this interaction here, every Friday at 6 p.m. So make sure you tune in on Instagram or Facebook at New Age Educator, and you can check me out here also. So if you haven't, follow me, like, share, comment, let somebody know that you stopped by. Let me know that you stopped by. And I'll see y'all next week. I love y'all and thank you for watching. And if you're catching a broadcast, thank you for watching. All right. Who am I hang up first? I'm going to hang up Facebook first. Bye, Facebook.